Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Starfield, where last time we helped out a colony ship sent from Earth 200 years ago, lost in space. Now, let's go answer a distress call. That way we can at least maybe fight some bad guys, because we spent most of last time fighting 0 bad guys. Almost nothing. Actually, I take it back. We spent like the first third of the episode fighting bad guys in order to get the Mantis ship and the Mantis armor that we are currently wearing. And by currently wearing, I mean let us put it on now, because I always take it off for plot-related purposes, even though I probably don't need to. And then I put it back on because, oh no, the system I'm on has no oxygen. I probably should wear it. But let us go talk to Albin Lopez. It is an extreme environment. So, definitely a good idea to put on the spacesuit instead of nothing. I feel as though a quality of life choice in this game would be to like automatically have you put on your spacesuit, but that's also one of those things where it's like, how does the game developer know that your character is going, or your player is going to want to more role play? You know, I gotta stop myself as I say it. Like, of course they should know that you're going to want to role play in this role-playing game, but still, like, somebody has to decide, okay, you're going to choose to take off your armor as you go into town.
Definitely not the kind of place I'd set up an outpost.
But if you never choose to take off your armor at any point, then what's the point of buying any clothes? You'll never see your clothes. Hello. Were you just standing out there the whole time in this extreme condition?
I'm not afraid to use this to defend my home and my family. But you sure as hell don't look like any spacer I've seen before.
You're the one broadcasting a message to List vessels?
If you're with List, then I'm the keeper of the enlightened. It actually worked. I was wondering if I was just yelling into the void. That message was mine, all right.
Your broadcast made it sound like you're in trouble.
So let me get this straight. You heard a distress call and you flew all the way down here?
Yes.
What are you, some sort of priest or good Samaritan? I didn't know people like you were real, but I got a heap load of problems. And I'm willing to pay my share for the help.
I could use some money now, considering I spent way too much of it. I could always use some extra credits.
Couldn't we all, right? Used to be 4 families that List helped set up stakes in this system.
What is
really
List?
Saw eye to eye in the best of times, and believe me true, these ain't the best of times. Spacers started raiding, and it's been getting worse. Only a matter of time before they end us all.
All right.
Unless you're willing to help some hard-working, pig-headed settlers out.
Spacers are actually, can you tell me about List?
The League of Independent Settlers.
Okay, thank you.
Good-meaning fools happy to set colonists up in independent space. The promise is freedom. True freedom. If you can fend off all the spacers and pirates the settled systems can throw at you.
Spacers are a plague on the settled systems.
No arguments here. The spacers have taken out the family's List satellites, so we can't even talk to each other. Isolate and eliminate, a classic tale. You fix the Lopez satellite and I'll open a secure channel and we can sync up and get the lay of the land. And then get all of our satellites operational.
All right, time to get to work.
It might be I'm getting caught up in the moment, but I actually feel optimistic for once. Thanks.
All right, is it on? Nope, it is not on this planet. It is not on this planet. Or at least it's not in this local area. Satellite, not satellite dish. Oh, hello. Oh, I am moving at a speed of 0. No, get back here. No.
You're going down.
Enemies ground drive disabled.
All right. Back here. We'll get you. Why are you laughing? You're clearly on the losing side, which is the side fighting me. All right. And then we got a serpentine our way. There we go. Nope.
Ground drives down. Enemies propulsion systems offline.
Yeah, let's dock. Sure, why not? I haven't done this.
Right on the money.
And then I
Stay
could...
alert. We have no idea how many enemies we're facing.
break out the shotgun. I believe I unlocked points for that, so I need to do 20 kills with the shotgun.
What was that?
That was some bad aim. Oh, can I loot your ship's inventory? Does your ship have an inventory for me to loot? Okay, well, that's, what, 3 more? Did I actually get the kills myself, or was it Sarah? Nope, I got 3. Excellent. We shall board. We shall take a nap. Nope, we're not going to pick up the dumbbell. We're not going to hold... Oh my gosh. We're not going to hold on to weight for no reason. But we will sleep next to our dumbbell.
Wow, you are the soundest sleeper I've ever seen.
Glad to see you're back in one piece.
Let us undock. Can we blow up the ship in space, or do we need to just point our ship and loot it? Excellent. And then let us loot the other ships, because we will need the parts. You know, I should probably use the other guns instead of just that. Instead of just the missiles. Ooh, some isotopic coolant. For my isotopic coolant related needs. Oh, is this section basically going to be promising that it's going to be a lot of dog fighting? That's what it seems like it's going to be. Might as well put it into engines while I'm...
Green light is on, which means communications is up. Sending the data on the other satellites.
Ah,
You do
thanks.
hear me, right?
Yeah.
Hello?
Picking you up loud and clear, Albin. Blueberry, elephants. Seriously, it's
Wait,
working
what?
fine.
Oh, hardy ha ha. It's gonna take some time dealing with someone competent. I don't suppose you want a job working hydroponics. No one ever says yes to that.
And thus, that was the rest of
Once you
Starfield,
repair the
is
other
working my
satellites, I'll open a
hydroponics
channel to
job.
The other families.
I'm guessing I have to go to each of the individual systems. It feels like the grav drive is automatically pulling power and then reverting it. So there's at least that. What is max speed? Max speed isn't so bad. Wait. No. Not that one. That's where we're trying to go. Like, when you have everything just as distant items. Oh, hello. Of course. No. Very rude of you. Other button is repair. I just need to get rid of one. There we go. Yeah, max power to engines is definitely useful. Ah, shield. Work slightly harder.
Enemy's grav drive out of commission.
Oh, okay, that's a level 10 spacer. How nice. back here.
Fire back! Missing what for? Time to die.
No, that time is later. All right.
Systems back up.
Thanks. All right, let's loot the other ones. How many ship parts do I have? What is ship parts listed under? It's probably in the cargo hold. Under maybe MISC? No. Under resources? No. Aid? I only have one. I'm gonna need to get more than that if I expect to survive. For now, though, I suppose let's get back to this satellite. Fix it up.
Another satellite up. And broadcasting. Lopez to Lumiere. Jacqueline, are you there?
Albin? How the hell? I'm almost glad to hear your voice.
Listen,
Almost.
we need to meet. All of us. These spacers have got us on the ropes.
What sort of game are you playing? We're not going to fall for another of your cons.
No game. No ruse. Times have changed. We need to move on or we'll all be the saddest little footnote in history.
We can meet, but it'll be on my ship.
Fine.
Huh.
I closed the call. So that's good old Jackie. Get to the other families. Hopefully they'll give us a better reception.
Well, once I fix their satellite, I assure you the reception will be great. Ah. Let's try something different. No missiles, all lasers. I tend to use more lasers than missiles anyway, and maybe with a faster laser recharge rate, that'll help. So we've got like maximum engines that we can put our power in, maximum lasers. Oh. Or did we just happen to do the combat encounter first?
When? This does not sound good. When? Please. We may be the three families now. I hope the other families are okay. And the sooner we make contact with them, the better.
Yep, there we go. Let's go after one of the level 12s. I'm gonna get you. There we go. Where's the other one? The other one that is higher level is there.
Blast her to hell.
No. Alright, there's a little bit of a pause every time. I don't know. Maybe I'll turn missiles back on. Because this doesn't do quite as much. There we go. And that leaves the spacer. Interesting. I didn't even realize this was a thing. Oh. So I could actually target specific areas of the ship. Alright. Neat. Alright, let's loot. These space raccoons. Alright, so how are we going to do it differently? Let's take off 2 points from engines, 2 points from... Yeah, let's try that. As the mix for our next ship fight, our next dog fight.
Lopez to Banda? Banda, you there? You got the satellites back up?
No, I got the satellites back up.
I didn't know you had friends. I'm turning over a new leaf. In that vein, we have to meet all the families. Oh, I bet Jackie's gonna love that. Oh, she was a real peach about it. So she's in? Has to be her ship, but she's in. I'll come over. And, Alvin, it's good to hear you. Oh, you're choking me up here. Well, head on over to the rendezvous. And that's the last of them. Stranger, let's meet up on Lemaire's ship. I'll square away payment. But I have a feeling this ain't over, and there may be further paying work ahead.
It ain't over. Alright, let's go over to their ship. I think I'm going to balance out, like, grav drive and engines. Grav drive when I'm not fighting, engines while I am fighting. But I'm sure whatever my next ship is, it might have its own balance between that too. Like, we haven't even gotten to the point of worrying about buying ships, let alone customizing ships. Also, I feel like it would be nice if there was presets. Like, I can just push a button. Like, you don't need the scanner in space. The fact that you even have the scanner available to you in space is a wasted button. What does that do? Does that just turn off your engines? I'm confused. But yeah, there's maybe a couple wasted buttons. So if you had like a preset for spaceflight, a preset for dogfight, that you could just jump to. Why am I not just... Why isn't the quest marker just taking me directly to the... Alright, let us land... Hold on. Why am I here? Mission marker, just take me to the quest. I point the ship at the quest. Take me to it. Alright. Is that your ship? No. Is that your ship? Yes.
You got anything to say? Say it to Jackie.
Okay.
Let's get this over with.
I bet the spacers regret you ever came here.
Oh, do you want me to actually dock with the ship too? Alright. I presume.
Solid docking job there. Nice work.
Let me know when you're ready to launch.
Figured you'd need someone else.
Okay, hold on. We're having a discussion.
Do something useful.
Charming as ever. First things first, I'm pretty sure the spacers got the winds. No contact with them.
All of them? My God.
Shit.
They were good people. They died. Needlessly. Because we couldn't get our act together.
That's rich coming from you. You've scammed me time and time again, Albin.
The spacers are a threat to us all, Jackie.
And that is the salient point. Mistakes were made. We need to get past that. What I'm proposing is a mutual defense pact. Nothing else. Each of us throws in our ships, men, materials, and whatnot. Enough to protect all of our asses.
I wouldn't give you one solitary ounce of helium-3 if my life depended on it.
The problem is, it does. I think we all need to cool off. Stranger, a word? First things
finally.
first. You did an honest day's work, you deserve an honest day's pay. Here, with heartfelt compliments. But I expect you know what's coming next. We're not military folk, and I'm not ashamed to say we are out of our depth. I'll pay you more, much more. If you can help kick the spacers out of our system for good, and coordinate our efforts to do so.
Alright, tell me what you need then.
Right you are. So we're not babes in the woods. Each family has a ship or two and hard men and women that can handle themselves in a firefight. But the root of the problem is, admittedly, a self-inflicted injury. My family was here first, and when Liz sent other families here, perhaps I didn't take to it kindly. Might be I made an odd credit here or there at their expense. Something Lemaire especially has never let me live down. But now we need the Lemaires and the Bandits both, I reckon.
I hope I can convince them.
I wouldn't hold my breath with Jackie. The band is good.
Jackie's standing right next to you.
We need to cooperate now, but also in the future. We need a mutual defense pact. As our new mercenary commander, please talk with Band and Lemaire. Lemaire, God help us, especially we could use. Her family's got the most ships and crew by far. If she's a lost cause, Ben and I can muddle through.
All right. Let's see if we can get Lemaire to join using our amazing persuasive skills.
Just so you know, Albin is a con man and a thief.
Does that mean he deserves to
Associating with
die?
The likes of him reflects poorly on your character.
Oh, pfft. He's played me straight so far.
Lucky you, then. So here's the deal. Odds are good my crew can hold out against the spacers all by ourselves. If we're gonna band together, I have the most to contribute and the most to lose. The smart play for my interests is the Lemaire's hunker down and outlast the storm.
Whatever you got, the Spacers got more. Band together or die alone.
I may not be some sort of military expert, but you can't know that for certain.
I need 6. Do you want us to fight your battles for you?
Well, if you're offering.
There's going to be a lot of salvage if you pull this off.
I hadn't considered the financial upside of it.
If you don't join, the other families will never forgive you.
And I will just...
Alright, let's try that again. Okay, the persuasive system is clever, but I don't care about interacting with it. I only want...
So
I guess
know,
this feels like a prelude to my playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. Like, if the only thing that happens when you fail... Let's rewind. So, you can either succeed or fail. Success and failure is a constant thing in life, in video games. Most of the time, if you succeed, you gain thing. If you fail, you do not gain thing. Dungeons and Dragons is a game that kind of changes a lot of that, in that, like, success or failure does not necessarily equal to positive and negative states. A failure could just as easily lead to just different directions in storyline. A similar thing could be said about, like, The Walking Dead Season 1, or like the Walking Dead games, Telltale's games, Heavy Rain, Quantum Realms game. What is it? Quantum Realm or Quantum Dreams? They're games where, like, choices have you... Like, you can choose to do one thing or the other. And then, like, there are things like success or failure. Sometimes you do save the day. Sometimes you do fail. But the failure does not necessarily mean the lack of something. It means a different something. And I want to say that's the promise of Baldur's Gate 3, is that Baldur's Gate 3 isn't just you roll the die and you either win or you lose and you just don't get the thing. And that's, I think, one of the problems with, like, this type of system. Versus, say, like, a charisma-based system where you just have the choice. You can say the persuasive line that convinces them, or you don't have the charisma to say the line that convinces them. Is that, like, I could choose to try to convince them. Well, I suppose I could also pay them money. And that's the thing. I don't have... I have a dream house to take care of.
If we're gonna ban the smart play for my interest...
And I don't necessarily feel like...
Well, if... Adventures...
I don't necessarily feel like having to deal with spending money in a time that I'm getting it very slowly, and will also have to need it.
Just
like,
so you know,
I might still have 100, like 35,000 credits in order to pay for.
So here's the deal: if we're gonna band together,
but like, she's only expecting 2,000 credits.
I may not be some. Well, if you're. There are considerably...
Also, one of the things that I feel could be a lot clearer, like, what are the odds? When I click a yellow choice, the game probably explained this to me, like,
so
the exact percentages, the first time I did this. But I don't remember the first time I did this. This is, what, episode 7?
Smart play for my...
Like, it probably explains...
Sort of I'm not afraid of a... They're small time. Well,
there we go.
That's certainly
It probably explained the odds, like, 7 hours ago.
You might have a point.
But it would be nice to have those numbers on hand so you don't have to remember... what those numbers meant.
Not only can we deal with the current problem,
Also, where
but
is...
future ones as well.
Oh, okay. Hello,
Hello,
Chanda.
stranger. Your work in getting the satellites up? You've done us a good turn. I know it was paying work, but a lot of mercs wouldn't even take a list contract. You here to talk about the defense pack?
Yep. Albin was hoping you'd join.
I figured he might. I mean, I agree that right now coming together makes sense, but going forward, it's hard to imagine Jackie and Albin working together for the long haul without one winding up with a knife in the back.
Glad you're willing to help.
Not much of a choice, really. Well, the bandits will join the defense pack. We got one ship operational, another we can patch up.
So you don't have
Not
much to
but
offer.
You'll have us when you need us.
A defense pact gives us a real chance at a future. So is a defense pact in business?
It
Come
is.
on, don't keep me in...
I even got Jackie on board.
You convinced Jackie? Now I do.
With the
believe
power
in
of quick
miracles.
saves, anything is possible.
How in the hell did you manage that?
I quick saved and then I loaded. I managed to talk her into it.
Wait, words can do that? Like I said, miracles never cease. So, the sensors have picked up 2 contact groups. Undoubtedly our spacer friends. We don't have many ships, but we can send them with you.
Ooh, is this going to be like a
hold them in
hold?
reserves, your call.
I should be able to handle them myself.
You are a wonder to behold. After you deal with the spacers, meet back on my farm. I've got an idea how to find where the spacers are based.
All right. I'm probably going to regret it, but no. What? Ah.
Well, that was...
I got stuck in the slight indentation in the floor.
We're loose. Hello.
All right, let's quick save. And where are we going next? One of these 2 places, I presume. No, we are going there. Do I need a grav drive when I'm just traveling around local systems? The answer is probably no.
Try and run.
No. No. Son of a... We need our hull for breathing. Come on. How many guys are we actually fighting against?
You took out their jump.
I was fighting against 4 ships. No wonder I... You know what, maybe I should have probably brought in the fleet. Yeah. Okay, let's take out the weaker ones first. All right, there goes one at least.
You're going down.
running away. Okay, I picked a very poor time to save. I might go back to my quick save, that way I could readjust my engines, that way I'm not constantly readjusting my engines. Alright, let's boost past them. Almost got this one. Nope, get back here. Oh, they're all directly in front of me. That's convenient, at least for the moment. How are you always in front of me? Or how are you always facing me? Damn it. Alright. I cannot see you because of this camera. There we go. Alright, now it should be nice and simple. And I didn't use any of my ship parts this time. Alright, strategically using the boost definitely helps. Let's use one of our ship parts to heal up. After all that. And then let's also keep the engines at max power. That way we're not swapping everything out while being shot at. I'm also reminded as I play this game that I either need to fix my Xbox controller or get a new one, because the right trigger sticks. That happened while I was playing Forza Motorsport 7. I apparently was hitting the gas way too hard, and now whenever I hold down the right trigger on this controller, it can often lock in place. No, Spacer Raccoon, I will get you. No. I guess that one doesn't get the bonus. Shield, if you can hear me, do something instead of nothing. No. Okay. Back here. One more, barely alive, but our shield is back, so there's that at least. I wonder, can I get, like, if I take my ship to, like, a space yard, can I get it repaired? And where can I buy space parts? Thanks. Like, I feel like I always have just barely enough space parts to survive. Ship parts, not space parts. And then nothing more beyond that. Um, 27. Okay, this one is actually closer. It would be nice if there was, like, I don't know, like, how else would they demonstrate distance in space? Like, how comparatively one object is to another. And we got some more, one more ship part, so there's at least that. Our cargo hold is full. All right, we're gonna have to leave then. And land somewhere, probably back on the main planet. I don't even remember its name. The one with the lodge. And sell some stuff. Parents always taking my money.
Landing struts primed. Retros firing.
Nice camera angle. It's much more active than just the. It feels much more active than just the What do you call it when in a movie where it's like it's just a camera on a tripod? When you've just got the tripod set up, pointed directly at the sky. Where is...
He's in charge.
Is there another airlock preventing me to go to a different part of the inside of the... Oh, never mind. You're all waiting outside.
Glad to hear you're back, safe and sound. Banda, you owe me 30 credits.
30 credits.
You're tougher than I thought. Easy money. So while you were doing that, I used the communication satellites to triangulate some spacers' chatter.
You did what?
I'm more than just a pretty face. Anyway, there's an old derelict star station the spacers are using as a base.
Then that's our target.
Couldn't say it better myself. There are undoubtedly a lot of spacers there, both ships and men on the station itself.
We need to excise this cancer from our system. Every last one of them.
100% agree. So, oh glorious leader, any words of wisdom or inspiration before we embark?
You've lived under the threat of these spacers too long. Victory is in sight.
This is it. The big one. We need to bring everything we got to bear. There won't be any do-overs on this one. We'll all be waiting for you to jump in.
Okay, I was hoping the gravity on this planet was low.
Get this ship moving.
Okay, I'm going to guess
Lifting off now.
that the quest will not continue until I show up. So I'm going to go to a shipyard if I can, or somewhere where I can start unloading all of this excess stuff from my ship's inventory.
Achieving orbit now.
Taking my concentration here.
Alright, I supposedly need to talk to
Hey,
this guy
what can
for
I
some
do for you?
reason.
And he's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
My ship needs repairs.
Okay, sure. We'll take care of any holes, broken seals, that kind of thing.
I'd like to view and modify my ships.
Okay, no problem.
Let's see, what kind of upgrades can I make? So, that's the laser, that's the thing I don't use. Grav drive. I can't upgrade the shields, which disappoints me. Oh, hold on. Okay, one day I might mess around with this, but probably off screen.
I'm sure you can find something you'll like.
What kind of ships do they have for sale? Galileo. Ah, I wonder what the Achilles heel is. The Shield Breaker. 279,000. Okay.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
All right, let's see if we can sell some stuff, and then I'll move back to...
I have things for you.
Oh, what do you have?
Yeah?
Do you have anything interesting for me, Sarah?
Fishing for a handout, eh?
Polymer seed. Wow, thanks.
Goodbye.
So I removed all of the resources off of the ship, and that was a bit much for my character's mass to carry. It over-encumbered me, and I carried all of it back to the lodge where I stored it in the stash.
On the schedule today?
It would be nice if there was an easier way to transfer these sorts of things. For now, though, let us put... where is it? There we go. The ship parts back into here. What do we have that is... It would be nice if this could be sorted by... weight. There we go. That ramen multi-pack is heavy. Alright. Let us get into the pilot seat, go into orbit, get to the station, convene with the other families, and put an end to that side quest.
And we're off.
A lot of dogfighting today, but I suppose that's the nature of this game, is that, like, when you have a game that's main goal is to have you do different tasks. Like, think about, like Doom, Halo, where, like, it has one central gameplay loop. And so you do that one central gameplay loop, and everything feeds into it. Whereas this, like, is closer to, say, like, you think like game like an Uncharted 4, or Grand Theft Auto, also 4, and 5. Where, like, the gameplay loop is always kind of, like, shifting based on the needs of the story, based on the mission. So, like, it might want you to... No. Out of the way, other spaceships. There we go. Where, like, think like in Uncharted 4, like, it wants you to explore for a bit. It wants you to have story. It wants you to have... Oh. Ah, we're not alone up here. Thank goodness.
Enemy's grav drive out of commission.
This might be slightly easier then. I've already destroyed one ship. There we go. This one's almost dead. Okay, this is definitely a lot easier.
Spacers got reinforcements. More contacts jumping in.
No, attack the enemy. They were too close for targeting purposes. Yep. Excellent.
We've blown out their grab drive.
The sky's clean. Everyone,
All right, they did not last very long.
time to reclaim this system for good.
No, I was planning to reclaim this system for evil. But I suppose we could do it for good, too. Who am I to say? Ah, more ship parts. That went so much easier. It's like I should have done that from the start. No? Okay, Space Scarab is closer. I think. Yes. It's hard to... let's go after this one, because it's kind of off to the side. But it looks like whenever it's borrowing from... Whenever the grav drive is borrowing from something, it seems to always be borrowing from the engines. Which is fine. But at the very least, when the grav drive is done, it does seem to automatically empty out rather than stay powered on. Which is convenient because then I don't have to necessarily reduce power to the... Oh, there's the retrofitted station. We're not going to hail it. We're going to destroy it. In fact, we probably could all just bombard the station with our guns right now. And then it'll be done. Oh no. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. I was worried that was going to be really, really far away, judging by the size of the icon. And I wonder if that's something that could be done, is like you represent the
Excuse me. Yes. Pardon. Hey. Yes, what? Okay, hello. Howdy.
how many different ways do we have to say hello to this retrofitted space station of spacers that we've just spaced?
Just give the word and we'll get underway.
All right, let us... Ooh, we have a skill point that we forgot to assign. We are going to put it in weightlifting. I can do that later. Anytime. Oh. Are they already fighting?
Let's do this.
They are in fact already fighting. Ah. You will get back here. Did we get them all? Or is there just the one more? Also, let's just consume all of our food products to get them out of the way. Which is really just the ramen multi-pack. I mean, I could take it and then sell it. And actually, I did not loot anybody down here either, so let us take a moment for looting purposes. Maybe heal ourselves before we die. Wow. You know, the flashlight is worse than I expected.
Don't leave any of that behind.
I know. I should also consider giving Sarah a better gun. All right, let's go on to the next area. Clear out some more spacers. Why is it so dark? It's like the system doesn't know how to handle the difference between interior lighting and exterior lighting.
It's still in one piece. That's some good news, at least.
I don't know why I need a comm relay.
You have no idea.
What was that?
We still need to upgrade our pistols too, so there's that. Oh, hello.
Got another one.
We double teamed that one. Yeah, it like barely does anything. Hey, very rude, sir. Coming at me with a knife. Can I do anything that makes my reload slightly faster? Like, I don't need to be more damaging. I just need to reload faster. Maybe the Coachman isn't a very good gun at all. Maybe what I need is a shotgun that actually has more than 2 shells. 2 shell capacity. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's try that again. Was there a med... Yeah.
Well, I see our ship is still in one piece.
Also, why did everybody decide, you know, we're just gonna, like, lay back, like, you've got the rest of the ship, we're just gonna... We're gonna just stay back on the first floor. You can clear out the rest of the ship by yourself. Really? I mean, I'll take your word on that one. What did I just pick up? Like, I can clearly see other targets, Sarah. So, I don't think you're very good at determining how much of the last of them there are. A little bit better range than I was expecting out of a shotgun. It's like it's more about the accuracy than it is about the spread. Huh. And I leveled up. How is my mass? Okay, still good. Excellent. So when am I going to be putting this into? It's not quite 75%. 75% would be 120. So I still need to pick some stuff up if I want to... If I want to skill up my weight. Actually, let's grab that duct tape. I'm sure duct tape is incredibly useful. Like, the game doesn't need to tell me that the universe is still held together by duct tape. Alright, and let's make our way back to, what's his name? So we can complete the quest, and I can stop recording for the day. Nope. I don't know who dropped that lawgiver. Did I leave a few things behind while I was... Yeah. I'm trying to see when my weight goes over 120. This is almost enough. See how little light? It's nothing. In the future, why the flashlights clearly suck? I didn't pick up the comm relay for... There we go. Now we're over 75%. So that should count towards my... Yeah.
This is the first deep breath I've taken in months. I make no illusions. You did this. And now it's up to us to keep it going.
It was a team effort.
Very diplomatic. It's horseshit, of course. But it sounded nice. The rest of the families and I, well, we chipped in for a reward. I know it's probably a pittance compared to what someone like you makes. But, we're just dirt poor farmers and miners just trying to get by.
The thing is, if you make independent states, it's not exactly like you are participating in the overall economy. Be careful or I'll tell everyone you're a softie.
Don't you dare. I have my precious reputation to maintain. If you ever are in this system, you come back and visit. We'll give you a warm welcome for the ages.
Excellent. All right. I'm gonna stop here for the night. Got any suggestions for something to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and have yourselves a good night. I'm still gonna be doing a couple things.
You are incredible.
I know, I am pretty awesome. But like this can happen behind the scenes. You don't need to watch me make my way run around in circles.
After you, Captain.
We're free and clear for flight.